Yo, Q&A time. What's going on? You got the questions, so we got the answers. All right, so we got some questions from you guys from a couple different places. So Kelly's going to read some of them off, and I'm going to answer them, and we'll see how this goes. Send in more, and we'll do this again if you guys like it.
So, the first question. How did you become blind?
I was born blind, and I was born with a degenerative eye condition called Leber's congenital amaurosis, and it has to do with the retina. And when I was younger, I could see like a little bit. I had 20/400 vision, and my acuity was really small, like it was looking through two straws basically. And yeah, it got worse as I grew up. Like I remember in 7th grade and senior year of high school were like 2 years I lost a lot of vision, and now I'm just left with basically light and shadows.
How do you stay so positive?
How do I stay positive? I'm not always positive. Like some days actually are really hard. Like some days they're hard to get out of bed, and you know, like I've lost my brother. He was only 27 when I lost him. I've experienced like other traumatic things in life, and you know, sometimes just life can really get you down, and it like hits really hard. But the key is to, you know, just be grateful for what you have. Like I used to get down on myself for being blind until I met someone in a wheelchair. It's still like crushing life and living, and it just really inspires me. And you know, remembering those good times when you're in the bad, but when you're in the good times, remembering those bad times that you have to keep you like in the moment for those good times.
What do you dream?
I dream all different things, like anything from like feelings, like emotions, and like different colors and stuff, and you know, like different feelings of like, you know, fear or excitement or happiness, joy, things like that. Or it could be memories of, you know, people and places that when I could see, or things that I've never seen before, like places. And like I've had dreams of my brother standing at this like beautiful place with this crystal blue water, and like the sky is perfectly blue, the sun setting and all this stuff, and like I see it perfectly in my dream, but it's something I've never seen before. So different things like that as well.
How do you use your phone?
How do I use my phone? With VoiceOver. It's a screen reader that you use. It's on all iPhones, and Androids have a different version of it, and it allows you to like swipe around the screen and you can hear what's going on, and then when you want to select something, you just like double tap it and stuff like that.
How do you edit your videos?
My wonderful wife reading out the questions edits all my videos.
Hi! How do you respond to comments?
I respond using VoiceOver.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
So I go into the comment, I read it with the VoiceOver, like it reads it out loud, and then I find where it's swiped till it says reply, double tap, and then either type in the comment, listening to, you know, swiping around, listening to the letters, or dictate it.
Like speaking into
it.
Awesome. How do you know when the meat is fully cooked?
Oh man, definitely trial and error. You gotta feel it. The texture of, I always try and cook a little more well done than rare, so I know I'm good. And you know, timing, setting timers, and texture, and feeling it out, and hoping for the best.
Is everything blurry or just completely dark?
It's more like I can see light perfectly, like all the lights that are on and stuff. And in natural lighting outside, I can see like sometimes in the perfect daylight, I can make out like shadows of things, and that's about it. And different colors. Like sometimes I can make out different colors in the perfect light.
How did you come up with the name Delta?
Delta came, that's my dog, and it came from Delta. hi, say hi. She came from Mississippi, so we named her Miss Delta Blues, like the Mississippi Delta. And Delta also means change. So our life changed when we got Delta.
So true. Love her. How tall are you?
I think I'm like 5'7.5". I want to say 5'8", but I feel like that's a lot. But I'm pushing for 5'8".
Who inspires you?
Who inspires me? My wife, my brother who passed away, my family, Delta, just life in general, God, everything, just everything around me.
What is the hardest thing you have to deal with being blind?
Not being able to see. Just like running into stuff sometimes and not being able to find certain things, and I don't know, dealing with, some haters, and just like when I was younger, both my older brothers went to a high school that I had a letter of acceptance to in 7th grade, and then in 8th grade, that president who wrote the letter died, and I got a letter saying I was no longer accepted because they didn't want to make any accommodations and different things like that. So like, that was heartbreaking, and I was only like 13, 14 years old, so it was like, that's just really, I remember being so angry, like so mad, and just like, why am I blind? This is so unfair, like, I can't go somewhere because of something I can't control, and just, dealing with like life's unfairness.
How can you overcome being blind?
Oh man, just living your life, like not letting it hold you back, not letting it be an excuse, because at the end of the day, the only disability is going to be a bad attitude or excuses. I know people that sit at home and feel sorry for themselves that have nothing wrong with them, and then there's people in, like I said, wheelchairs and stuff that are going out like rock climbing and doing all these crazy things, and it's like, who at the end of the day has the disability?
What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport? I started wrestling in 7th grade, and I loved that. I did it all through high school and 2 years of college. And then I also surfing and skateboarding. I love them so much. I grew up, at the beach surfing, and I grew up skateboarding, but I recently just got really into it. So I love skateboarding, and then I'm also training in judo for the 2024 Paralympics in Paris.
What are a few things on your bucket list?
Ooh, skydiving, surfing the wave pool. What else? There's like a lot. I don't have a bucket list, but there's just things like, there's so many things I would do spontaneously.
Well, do you have a sense of humor about being blind, or have you ever been bullied?
Yeah,
before?
I've definitely been bullied a lot growing up, being blind, people calling me names or, just teasing me, making fun of me, all different things. And it really got to me, like, I'd be so upset and it'd be so frustrating, but, at the end of the day, you learn that hurt people just try and hurt people. So, like, those people are really hurting as well, and they're just trying to bring you down. So you just got to push past it. And I definitely have a sense of humor about being blind. I definitely laugh at myself all the time.
So I think that's the last question for right now. So next time,
Let us know what you thought about it. First Q&A. Sorry if it wasn't that good, but
now we'll answer questions from YouTube. So if you leave them in the comments,
leave questions in the comments, concerns,
like and subscribe,
or don't.
Or don't.
But hit us with the one love.
Hit us with the one love.
Thank you.
Thank you. One love.